Archangel Michael says, "The heavens have sent a message, a warning wrapped in fire. The path you walk is now lined with shadows, whispering your name in places unseen. A woman has spoken, her voice rising like a storm, calling forth the judgment of mortal hands. A report has been made. The weight of words now hangs over you, heavy as a chain yet invisible to the eyes of those who do not see. The sound of sirens may soon pierce the air, a signal that the earthly order is in motion. But do not falter. The divine watches over you, unseen but ever present. Even as accusations rise, the truth is never hidden from those who walk the path of light." Type 333 to receive the shield of protection. There is a moment, a heartbeat between knowing and action, where fate trembles. What you choose now will shape the road ahead, whether it is one of darkness or one of redemption. The doors are not yet closed, but they stand on the verge of locking. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm, even as the winds of doubt howl around you. The voices may try to drown you, the weight of misunderstanding pressing down like an iron hand. Yet the righteous do not break beneath the weight of falsehoods. Fear has taken root in her mind, twisting her vision. What she believes is not always the truth, but in this world, belief can be a weapon sharper than any blade. You must be prepared, for the moment of reckoning draws near. Even now, forces beyond sight are moving. The unseen hand of justice weaves its pattern, and though the storm rages, it shall not last forever. Those who walk in truth are never abandoned." Type 777 to open the gates of divine favor. The world is watching, but so are the heavens. Every action taken now echoes beyond mere moments, shaping destinies unknown. This trial is not just of the body, but of the spirit. There will be whispers, accusations murmured in corners where light barely reaches. There will be those who cast judgment without seeking the full story. But you must not let their words become chains around your soul. The divine sees beyond the illusion, piercing through the fog of deceit. Your heart must remain steady, for the trial is not yet over. The battle is not always of fists or words, but of endurance. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. The path you walk is narrow, but it is not without guidance. Strength does not always roar, sometimes, it is the quiet resolve that refuses to bend. The forces that stand against you may seem strong, but they are not unshakable. There is an end to this storm, even if the sky is dark now. The light will break through, as it always does, for those who do not surrender. Let the weight of the moment pass through you, but do not let it settle within you. Type 999 to embrace divine justice. What happens next will test not only your resolve but your very soul. The world will demand answers, even if they do not listen when you give them. This is the nature of the trial. Its purpose is not just to weigh you, but to see if you will rise. Even the strongest hands tremble, but the strongest spirits do not shatter. The waves crash, but they do not drown those who know how to stand. Your name is being spoken in places of power, but do not fear the echoes. Time is still in motion. What feels final now is only a moment in the grand design. Do not mistake the moment for the ending. Type 111 to stand firm against the storm. Archangel Michael says, the tides of fate are shifting, though their course remains unseen. Every step you take now is weighed against forces beyond your understanding. The world believes it holds power over your destiny, but the divine script has already been written. The accusation lingers in the air, a whisper that tries to become a storm. It is not the first time the innocent have been caught in the grasp of falsehoods. It will not be the last. The question is not whether the storm will pass, for all storms must break. The true test is whether you will stand tall even as the winds rage around you. The world may waver, but those who walk with the divine do not falter. Type 444 to call upon the armor of protection. There are those who will believe the lie before they seek the truth. They will cast judgment with blind eyes, with ears that refuse to listen. But their words do not define you, and their doubts hold no true power. Fear has made its home in the hearts of many. It spreads like fire, consuming reason, leaving only the ashes of assumption. But you are not made of dust, you are forged from something stronger. Even as they whisper against you, the light within you remains untarnished. The righteous need not shout to be heard, their presence alone is a beacon. Truth has a way of emerging, no matter how deeply it is buried. Type 555 to invite divine clarity into your path. The weight of false words is heavy, but it is not unbearable. Do not let it bend your back, do not let it lower your gaze. You were never meant to walk in shadows, you were created to stand in light. The enemy seeks to distract you, to drown you in doubt. The moment you begin to believe their whispers, they have won. But their victory is an illusion, for you are stronger than their deception. Stand firm, not just in action but in heart. Your resolve is the weapon they fear the most. And that is why they try so hard to break it. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Your name is on their lips, but your spirit is out of their reach. They may try to shape your story, but they do not hold the pen. The divine hand has already written your purpose, and no force of man can erase it. This is not the end. It is only a moment, a single chapter in the grand design of your journey. Those who watch and wait for your downfall will be the ones to witness your rise. Time is still in motion, the story still unfolding. Do not mistake the darkness of the night for the death of the dawn. The sun will rise again, and so will you. Type 666 to silence the voices of deception. The ones who stand against you do not realize the power they awaken. The battle is not just against flesh and blood but against forces unseen. And you are not alone in this fight. The heavens have heard your name, not as an accusation, but as a call for justice. What is hidden will be revealed, and what is falsely spoken will be undone. This is the nature of truth, it cannot be caged forever. Even now, the unseen forces move in your favor. The chains meant to bind you will fall away, for they were never meant to hold the righteous. The battle may seem long, but victory is already in motion. Type 888 to receive the key to your breakthrough. The world will not always understand your path, and that is why they fear it. They seek to control what they do not comprehend, to silence what they cannot match. But the divine purpose within you is beyond their reach. This is your test, but it is also your revelation. You will not walk out of this unchanged. Strength is being forged, clarity is being revealed, and the purpose that was once hidden is now emerging. Let them watch, let them whisper, let them doubt. None of it will change the inevitable. What is meant to be cannot be undone by mere hands. Type 000 to break the chains of opposition. The accusations may be loud, but the truth is louder. Even if it is whispered in the beginning, it will roar in the end. The world will see what it tried to ignore. Fear not the process, for the process leads to elevation. This moment is refining you, shaping you into something even stronger. The fire is not meant to consume you, it is meant to reveal the gold beneath the surface. Do not shrink beneath their weight. Rise above it. This is your moment of transformation, not defeat. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Your story is not theirs to dictate. They may try to rewrite it, but their ink will fade. The truth is etched in something far greater, something eternal. The winds of change are here. Do not resist them, let them carry you forward. What was meant for harm is being turned for good, even now. The storm will not last forever. The skies will clear, and when they do, the light will shine brighter than ever before. And you will stand victorious. Type 222 to claim your divine justice. Archangel Michael says, the unseen forces are shifting, the weight of judgment pressing against the fabric of truth. This is not just an earthly trial, it is a test of spirit, a forging of resilience. The world may try to define your fate, but it has no authority over the divine decree written before time itself. Your name has been spoken in places of accusation, but it has also been whispered in the heavens. The voices that seek to bring you down have no power beyond the limits they create. Their words are only as strong as the belief you give them. Stand unshaken, even as the storm circles closer. This moment does not define you, it refines you. Those who rush to judgment will one day witness the revelation of truth, and when they do, their whispers will turn to silence. Type 1212 to unlock the path of victory. There are those who thrive in chaos, who find strength in creating discord. They seek not justice, but validation of their own fears and insecurities. The weight of their accusations is not a measure of truth but of their own emptiness. You must not let their illusions take root in your heart. The shadows will attempt to creep in, to fill you with doubt and uncertainty. But light has always been stronger than darkness, and truth will always outshine deception. Each passing moment brings you closer to resolution. The doors that seemed closed are only waiting for the right time to open. Do not mistake delay for denial, your breakthrough is already written. Type 1313 to call upon divine favor. There will be moments when you feel the burden pressing heavier. When it seems as though the world stands against you, when the whispers turn to roars. It is in these moments that your strength is being tested the most. Do not be shaken by the illusions they create. Fear is their greatest weapon, but it is powerless against a heart that refuses to bow to it. The divine does not abandon those who stand firm in righteousness. Even now, the tide is shifting in your favor. What was meant to break you is instead building you. Those who spoke against you will be forced to witness the power of the unseen justice moving on your behalf. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. There are forces at work that no mortal eye can see. The battles you face are not just of flesh and blood, but of energy and intent. The unseen realms have already set into motion a response to this trial. Nothing goes unnoticed in the realm of justice. Every action, every false word spoken against you is being weighed. And for every lie, there is a truth waiting to be revealed. The timing may not be as you expected, but that does not mean it is not perfect. What is being prepared for you requires patience, but when it comes, it will leave no room for doubt. Type 1414 to receive the key to divine revelation. Many will watch, unsure of what to believe. Some will take the side of the lie, simply because it is easier. Others will remain silent, waiting for proof. But the truth does not need an audience to exist. You are not here to prove yourself to those who refuse to see. You are here to walk your path, regardless of who stands beside you. The ones who matter will recognize the truth when the time comes. The moment of revelation is near. The unseen forces are aligning, the weight of justice tipping in your favor. What was meant to condemn you will soon elevate you. Type 1515 to receive strength for the final stretch. The pressure will grow heavier before the breakthrough. This is the nature of transformation, it is always darkest before the dawn. Do not let the weight of this moment make you forget the strength within you. There is a reason you are still standing. There is a reason the storm has not consumed you. You were never meant to fall, you were meant to rise. Let them watch. Let them wonder how you continue forward. They do not understand the power moving on your behalf. But soon, they will. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Time has not forgotten you. The forces that guide you have not turned away. What is meant for you is still yours, untouched by the hands of those who seek to take it. The journey is not yet over, but the hardest part is nearing its end. The moment of reckoning approaches, and those who stood against you will be forced to witness the truth unfold. Hold your ground. Do not be moved by fear or doubt. The final test is here, but so is your victory. Type 1616 to stand firm in divine justice. Archangel Michael says, the winds of change are moving swiftly now. The forces that once sought to hold you back are losing their grip, though they do not yet realize it. The storm they created to break you will soon become the very force that lifts you higher. The woman who spoke your name in accusation may believe she holds power over your fate. But mortal voices do not dictate divine truth. What has been whispered in deception will be overturned by the weight of justice. Fear may try to creep into your thoughts, whispering doubts, urging you to surrender. But you were not made to fall under the pressure of lies. You were made to endure, to rise, to walk through the fire without being consumed. Type 1717 to receive the strength of the warrior spirit. There are those who have already made up their minds, believing in what they were told without seeking the truth. Let them believe for now. Their certainty is built on shifting sand, and when the waves come, they will have no ground to stand on. You, however, are standing on something greater. Your truth is not a fleeting thought, not a weak echo in the wind. It is solid, unwavering, and unbreakable. This is why the darkness fears you. It knows it cannot bend you, and when it cannot bend you, it tries to break you. But what they do not understand is that pressure only makes you stronger. Type 1818 to claim unshakable resilience. This moment will not last forever, though it may feel endless now. The hands of time continue to turn, pushing you forward, pulling the veil away from the hidden truths. The clock of justice never stops. What was done in secret is already being revealed. Those who spoke against you will soon be forced to face their own words. The weight of falsehoods cannot stand in the presence of divine light. There is no escaping what has already been set into motion. The unraveling has begun, and soon, those who doubted will see. The shift is coming faster than they expected. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. You are not walking this path alone. Even if it feels like the world is against you, the unseen forces are moving in your favor. Every step you take is guided, protected, and accounted for. The moment of exposure is near. Those who tried to use deception as a weapon will find it turned against them. The truth, no matter how long it takes, always finds a way to the surface. Let them watch, let them question, let them doubt. None of it will change the outcome that has already been written. Your story does not end in defeat. Type 1919 to stand victorious in the final hour. What you are experiencing now is not an ending, but a breaking point, a moment where the old is being stripped away, making room for something greater. You are being refined, strengthened, prepared for the elevation that is coming. Those who stood against you will soon be silent. The power they thought they had will slip through their fingers. The accusations that once held weight will become nothing but empty words in the wind. Hold on. The doors that were closed are beginning to unlock. The battle is nearly over, and the victory is already secured. Type 2020 to embrace your breakthrough. Archangel Michael says, the air is thick with tension, the weight of falsehood pressing down like a storm cloud waiting to break. But storms are not meant to last forever, they are only temporary disruptions. The moment they pass, the sky clears, and what was once hidden is revealed in the brilliance of daylight. Those who believe they have control over your fate do not understand the higher plan at work. They are blind to the movements of divine justice, deaf to the whispers of truth unraveling their deception. What they built upon lies will not stand. Your name has been spoken in judgment, but do not fear. Words may stir the winds, but they do not change the course of destiny. Your path remains, steady and unmoved, waiting for you to step forward without hesitation. Type 2121 to step into divine order. This is the part where doubt tries to creep in, where the enemy whispers, "Give up." They want you to believe that the battle is too great, that the forces against you are too strong. But they forget, there is a power at work far greater than their schemes. Even now, the balance is shifting. Those who stood against you are beginning to feel the weight of their own actions. The pressure they placed upon you is returning to them tenfold. This is not vengeance, this is balance. What has been taken will be restored. What has been tarnished will be cleansed. The moment of revelation is closer than you realize, and when it comes, those who doubted will have no choice but to see. Type 2222 to receive divine restoration. Your patience has been tested, your strength measured. But you are still standing. That alone is proof that you were never meant to fall. The trials of today are only refining you for the victories of tomorrow. Those who watch from the sidelines, unsure of what to believe, will soon be forced to choose. Some will realize their mistake and stand with you. Others will cling to the lie because it is easier than admitting they were wrong. Their choices are not your concern. Your focus must remain forward, toward the unfolding of truth, toward the light that no amount of deception can extinguish. Nothing they say can change what is coming. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. The accusations will not hold. Even the strongest chains break when they are built on falsehoods. Truth is the force that cannot be contained, and it is moving in ways unseen. They fear what they do not understand. They lash out because they see your resilience, and it terrifies them. They wanted you to fall, to surrender, to break beneath the weight of their words. But you have not. Your endurance is the proof of their failure. They thought they had won when they spoke against you. They thought they had control when they made their false claims. But their victory was an illusion. Type 2323 to claim your rightful justice. It is not always easy to wait for the moment when the truth is revealed. The process is slow, the unraveling careful, but do not mistake patience for inaction. What is meant to be will come at the right time. When the tide turns, it will not be subtle. It will be undeniable. The ones who tried to ruin you will see their efforts crumble before their eyes. There will be no denying what has been set in motion. What you have endured will not be in vain. Every hardship, every unjust word, every moment of struggle has led to this transformation. You are no longer the same. You are stronger, wiser, untouchable in ways they never expected. Type 2424 to embrace the elevation that is coming. The world does not decide your fate. The ones who whisper behind closed doors do not hold the pen that writes your future. They are merely shadows, fleeting and powerless against the light. You were never meant to shrink under their weight. You were meant to rise, to take your place in a story that is far greater than their attempts to bring you down. What they do now is irrelevant. Their power was never real. Your strength is real. Your truth is real. And soon, the world will see it, not because you demand it, but because the divine plan has already ensured it will be so. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Hold steady. The final stretch is here. You do not need to fight against the tide, you only need to stand firm and let it carry you forward. They will see. They will understand. And when they do, they will regret ever standing against you. Type 2525 to walk into your victory without fear.